In this video, we're fishing Whitewater Bay in Everglades National Park. My son was in town. I took the day off and we headed down to Flamingo to launch the boat and to head up and into Whitewater Bay. The forecast was supposed to be windy. It turned out to be a nice day until late afternoon, as you'll see later. We had one short rain shower. It's actually kind of refreshing. We caught a lot of fish, a lot of different species. So now that the boat is getting into position, let's catch some fish.
Right?
Yep, got a ladyfish. All right, son.
Oh.
First fish.
Of the day. Found the right little hole. It looks like one of those squirrels on one of those spinning birds.
Got. Let's see. Snook trout.
It's way too small.
They've got to be 15 inches.
Second fish of the day. I'm telling you, that hole right there looks pretty promising to me.
I've got to give it to my son. I might have picked out the routes that we took during this day of fishing, but he picked out the places we stopped to fish, and every one of them was productive. That's a snapper.
Third fish of the day.
Dad's getting out fished.
I just found a sweet spot.
Alright. I'm gonna go over there and take the next fish then.
Oh, I barely got this one.
Something here. That's a lizard fish.
A lizard fish? I know it's a lizard. Tiniest fish of the day, Dad.
Whoa! Alright, Christian, if you're watching, here's that lizard fish you were mentioning up in Jacksonville. I finally caught one. Look at the teeth on him.
No, that's nasty.
There's one. Oh, he's off. Little mangrove.
Oh, I got one. It hit me running.
What you got? Good grief. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's got spikes on it.
Better look that one up.
Well, I didn't hook him right either.
This fish species is called a leather jacket.
Tuna? Mackerel?
Got some spikes on it. We got a good picture of him on the camera though. Let me see what his mouth looks like. Oh, you're gonna
Inside.
hang on a second. Oh, just go ahead and take them up to the side and put them on. Maybe it'd be good carpet bait. I don't know. The front camera does not have any audio. We fished this spot for, I guess, 20-30 minutes. Might not have been that long. And I decided that we would move further up into this cut. We should have stayed put, even though the fish were small, because this little mangrove snapper right here is the only fish that we caught as we went further in. I also thought that I was further up inside this little bay area than we actually were. I had planned this spot on Google Earth the week before, and I should have paid more attention to the chart plotter. There was a nice inlet that was coming in on the left up there that I wanted to fish, and we did not get in that far. Nevertheless, we turned around, headed out, and went all the way to the mouth of the Shark River. Got your depth finder on? Yeah. There's some stuff here. Yeah. Got it? Well, either broke it or you get it all back, one of the two. James had been fishing live shrimp on the bottom. I was casting artificials up against the shoreline. We weren't having any success, even though the water, the way the current was running around this point, really looked promising. But after our second, maybe third bottom snag, we decided that we would change locations again, head back in where I had missed a turn, and find another spot to do some fishing. Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Catfish.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're in the wrong spot.
Catfish. No, catfish can be saltwater. Yeah. I don't want any catfish in my boat. Barbs get you. We did have one short little rain shower. It didn't last hardly as long as it took us to put the frog togs on. This was the place that I picked. It proved unsuccessful, so we ended up moving again to another spot that James thought looked promising.
Mangrove.
Little mangrove. Yeah. Camera's on.
Fish on. I don't think it's as small as Dad's lizardfish, but
It is blinking red, right?
yes.
See him?
Fish on.
What you got this time?
Catfish.
Oh gosh.
Another catfish. Stop. Oh, you piece of crap. Jesus, fish, come on, man. Got yourself all wrapped up in the braid. Get out of there.
I've got to admit it was rather comical watching that catfish get all entangled in his lines. Shoulders.
Oh, it's a shark. No, it's a
Catfish.
catfish with a big fin. Look at that. Look at his fin.
Yeah, that's what they call a topsail.
Alright, let's take it back down.
Oh shoot, I'm in a mangrove way back there. Now I'm out of it. Alright, let's go someplace else.
Alright. Well, that was fun. I like catching them. Doesn't matter if they're big or not.
Alright.
I'd like that more.
Put it on the other side there. Well, this was not the end of our day of fishing. We moved locations. The next 3 locations James picked out, and each one of them was highly productive. Mangrove Mania. That's what the next video segment is going to be deemed. I'll try to put a link up so y'all can switch over to it if you'd like, or you can watch it at another time. I want to thank y'all for watching and wishing everybody bent rods and tight lines.